Greetings and hello there, everyone. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, with the black screen right behind me with the title up there, 50 characters and ships we need in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I published this video about 1 year ago. I thought it'd be a good time to revisit it and see if we've gotten any of these characters that I called out a year ago. I don't think the answer is very deep, but let's hey-oh. I didn't have the music up. Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me. Okay, hold on. We gotta see that again. The old intro. A lot of you guys still miss this. Here we go. Well, greetings and hello there. Well, congratulations right there. That was the old intro, and we're gonna go and run through this. I just wanted to see what I predicted a year ago. Let's find out. Beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and you know, as fans of Star Wars, each and every one of us, we check the beard. It's a different beard situation for sure. So a year ago, I was still using, like, I used pretty tight trimmers, not like tight. I carried that little scruff beard for, oh my goodness, since I was like 39, 40 years old. So like 11 or 12 years, something like that. And then around Christmas last year, I'm like, well, I need to grow this out a little bit. And then I grew it out more and then trimmed it back to here. And now the beard is much different now. So that's the first thing I noticed. All of our favorite characters we want to see brought to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Characters that have imbued our lives with joy and triumph and evil and darkness. Characters that we love and make our lives different. Characters that make this a very impassioned speech. What do I like? Is this St. Crispin's Day? Indeed. So I bring to you, without further ado, the 54-ish characters and ships. Okay, right off the bat. Right off the bat, nothing's happening. It's not going well. Okay, so the top row is Phantom Menace, which came out in what, 98, right? So we are right at the, I don't know, what is that, 27 year anniversary. So yeah, there's a bunch of Phantom Menace characters up there we haven't gotten in the game yet. You know, young Annie, you've got Sebulba, Watto, Captain Panaka, or Tanaka. Panaka, one of them is the thing you spray in your mouth, and the other one is that guy. Captain Tabaka? I can't remember. Tamaka? Let me know, guys. Tell me in comments. And Senator Palpatine and the Naboo Starfighter. Zero action there. Then we've got, holy cow. We got Jedi Knight Anakin. Well, actually, a Padawan Anakin, Jesus Obi-Wan. Then we got Attack of the Clones stuff. Nothing there. I did mention some clones. Let's take a look here. We need to add to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And we start at the top there. We'll start at the top right here. You know, we literally just went through this whole Phantom Menace thing this year in 2024, and they added Gungans to the game, which is great. They added Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. Tremendous. But we missed out on some opportunities here along the way. How about young Anakin, baby Anakin, little Annie? You know, flying as Pod Racer, flying a Naboo Starfighter, which we could also add Naboo Starfighters. Where are all the ships? Naboo Starfighter or Anakin's Naboo Starfighter up there? We could. Okay, we get it right now, right? I don't need to spend all day on this, but you know, one interesting thing is we do have the clones down here, or that's actually the, what's that? You guys know this, the 220th or the, I'll look it up right now while we're listening a little bit more, but the clone, we did get more clones, just kind of not in the way we really expected with the dark side clones coming in for Lord Vader, so that's the 200, let me look it up here, 212th, that's the 212th, that's what it is. Instead of Gungans, we 212th, and instead of the other guys, I don't know. It seems like you have to wait for it. I think that's Queen Amidala's ship behind me, which would make a lot of sense in a Galactic Republic fleet, right? And the Naboo Starfighter, too. Maybe we can get, I don't know. First, to do that stuff, or can we just launch it? And as far as ships on that one, as far as ships for, still batting, I'm going to call this batting, because that is, okay, we didn't. I kind of thought we might. Oh, hold on. Let's get this up here. We're dropping in the Galactic Republic gunship here. That's what we want to see as far as a new ship for those clones, right? Down below, I have brought this up before. I don't think it's going to happen, especially now with the new art style of the game. Darth Tyrannus over there. Because they're doing every character like So I pulled out a little bit of the Tales of the Jedi here, right? And I've got Darth Tyrannus, we got the Count Dooku from Tales of the Jedi, Yaddle, and then we've got I don't know that dude's name. I know some of you guys are upset, you Clone Wars fans. And then who's the guy at the end? Is that Crosshair? I feel like that's Crosshair at the end. Hold on. Maybe he's also a clone or something. I don't know exactly. Gar Saxon, Imperial Super Commando energy, where he just elevates some kind of Imperial team or Imperial Trooper team. Maybe he's also a clone or something. I don't know exactly how you put him in there. I don't think you can make him part of the Bad Batch. You've already got Omega in there completing it. Maybe he's like it's Crosshair. 6 Bad Batch. I don't know how you do Crosshair, but man, they've been teasing that for I don't know how long. We still don't have like the original. We have to go like Crosshair Scarred, right? That goes with the new Bad Batch, but we don't have like original Crosshair to fit in anywhere. I mean, that's accurate. I stand by that. Now, this next one here, I think you could see we've got Red Leader, Red 5, and Porkins. I am now predicting. So with Red Leader here, like I should have been like I wanted to go over there. I want to be over there, but then I was over there, so I had to be over here because I'm here and I'm over there. But Red Leader, Red 5, and Porkins. I want to fast forward a little bit here. Let's go up the list a little bit, and we'll make this. There we go. That's a little bit better picture there, because I'm talking too much, and nobody wants to. I mean, do I really want this to be talked? That's not really. So I now believe that these guys, that the A New Hope guys, and these guys from Attack of the Clones. Well, this is Revenge of the Sith, but I think they'll be coming out, and that'll be the gunship as well. I think this stuff will come out in 2027, and I've said that along the way. I predicted that sometime here in the past, but like in the last few months, because that's the 25th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, 2027, and it's the 50th anniversary of the original movie, at the time not called A New Hope, but eventually came to be known as A New Hope. So I would love to see. I think Red 5 comes. I just think it's automatic. 50th anniversary, A New Hope, Red 5. It's automatic. There's no way they don't release him in the game. There's some way he even becomes like a legendary character for a pilot. I mean, we could do a lot with Red 5. This community is drooling and hoping for Red 5 in the game. Let's hear more. We see more characters here, and boy, we've only touched on so far nobody. I mean, I guess we could call the clones and Crosshair. We don't have Bail Organa. We don't have. I mean, boy, there's a lot of room left for a lot of characters. There's a lot of run left in this game, boys and girls. A lot of run left in the game. We got Mando's Naboo Starfighter right there. And I told you these things are getting less relevant as we go to the characters. And then I've got an A. This is Lando's Millennium Falcon from Return of the Jedi, because you can see there's no. It's a weird picture because I took it right out of the image of the fire them escaping, but there's no satellite because he knocks it off while he's going through the to the center of the Death Star. They and then Num goes. So anyway, wing built in. Which way am I going? This racist. Way, the A-wing. We need the A-wing in game, man. Mando's Naboo Starfighter and A-wing. We still don't have the A-wing. So far, we're batting. I'm going to call it like at a 5 to 8% clip, and even those 5 to 8% that we're batting that we've hit on here are even we're kind of playing with it a little bit to say we got him, because we didn't really get to 212, and we didn't really get the original Crosshair. We got like a different version of Crosshair to go with the new Bad Batch. So far, this list is not looking strong, and I thought maybe we'd get some solo characters, because we were talking about last year when they announced that the next Galactic Legend, although this wasn't announced at this time, this is a year ago, that is Ray Park as Maul in Solo. And we've also got Dryden Voss and Woody Harrelson in there. I can't remember his name. Anyway, we're batting 0 for these characters so far. I'd love to see more Solo. I'd love to see a whole Solo team come together in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. That'd be nice. I told you these things are getting less relevant as we go to the characters. And then I've got an A-wing built in. Which way am I going? This way, the A-wing. We need the A-wing in game, man. Mando's Naboo Starfighter and A-wing. Can we bring those to the game, please? I think it could be important to point out that I was carrying that desk. I used that desk for about a year, and I just didn't like it. It was okay. It served its purpose, and it just didn't really add anything to the stream necessarily. And I actually commissioned someone to make a whole bunch of 8-bit art for the stream, and I built it into a few videos. I built a few graphics. Some of you may recall it, but it was only a few times. It never really worked, and I actually paid way too much money for it. So I paid for all this 8-bit art and some 8-bit gifs and like characters like Walrus Man walking around. So it was all going to be in a cantina, and just none of it really worked out for me in the end. It just didn't make any sense to do that. Let's shoot forward here to the next. Keep going. Still not doing very well here. We're still doing very poorly. We're still doing very poorly here. Let's see. So we got Snoke and the Praetorian Guard, Jango Fett's Slave One. We've got Old Republic stuff with I don't know what that ship is. Another Old Republic ship. We got Darth Plagueis. We've got oh no, Galen Erso, and a different. No, that's not Zeb, and I don't know his name. That is going to be Cal Kestis's Jedi Master in there, and then a bunch of Nooch Too Good characters. Is that it? Is that as far as we went? I thought I named a B-Wing in here somewhere. There's a B-Wing. Hey! Congratulations to us. Congratulations to us. We got one. Nailed it dead on, the B-Wing. Thank you, everybody. Oh, no. We're good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you. Anyway, folks, I feel like just reviewing this from last year. I'm not going to listen to myself talking more. And for some reason, I brought up the Jedi Knight Luke team down here. I don't know whose ship that is. I have no idea whose ship. These two, I don't know. Boy, this tells you. And by the way, I'm not super familiar with Clone Wars lore. There's a lot of books. I don't know the comic books at all. So I'm touching on. Let's add this up here. So if we look at in Galaxy of Heroes, I'm going to turn my own music here because, we're kind of at a, there we go. So if we look at Galaxy of Heroes issuing, let's say 25 ships and characters per year, well, let's say 26 because we had 26 characters and ships per year. Actually, it's a little bit more with Conquest characters mixed in. Let's say, 30 characters and ships per year. So there's 6. There's another 6. That's 12 plus 4 is 16. And then we've got another 6, so 22 plus 4, 26, plus 5 is 31, plus 3, 4, it's gonna be 35, 39, plus 5 plus 6 is gonna be, 39 plus 6 is gonna be 45, 48, 49, you'll see where I'm going in a second, 49, plus... Why can't we bring these things to the game? I think... That's a good question. That's a really good question. 49 plus 4 is 53. So I am naming here just for my own little mind and soul and galaxy and Star Wars, lore guy, like 53 characters that would carry us through almost 2 years if they just use these characters. And I feel like all these characters are legitimate ones that people would be invested in. We just spent, 3 months, 3-4 months of our life farming a bunch of pirates that we hadn't really heard of, the vast majority of them, pirates. And now we're on to, Forlom and Zuckuss and the B-Wing. The B-Wing, thank you, thank you. I need to do like a nooch slide across, tearing my shirt off, scoring a goal. I should AI that or something. Now that would be a tremendous use of AI. Anyway, we got at least 2 years of characters here that could be used in the game, and I think this next year I think we are likely to see something along these lines. We've got the 10th anniversary of the game, which is also the 10th anniversary of Force Awakens coming out. And I do think we're likely to see something with Force Awakens. And I think we could even see like another full dark side team come out, or another bunch of characters come out that could fill up a dark side team, First Order, and another team that could come out and fill up a light side resistance team. So that'd be really interesting to see those things put together in Galaxy of Heroes. But lots of characters here that have not been released yet. Lots lots of opportunity in this game to go on for years and years to come, which is what we all want to do. We all want to grind this game until we fall dead into the grave. Our family has our 6-foot hole dug, and they just drop us into it with our phone in hand, just, oh, touching our mods, of course. There you go, boys and girls. That's it. That's the predictions I made a year ago. We've still got plenty of room to grow. All we got is B-Wing, and we got characters to get added in there. Maybe Crosshair you can consider. That's the only two that I really got to hit on there. Anyway, this is why I don't do predictions. This is why I say things. See at the top, 50 characters and ships we need in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. That's why I don't predict and say, actually, I have done predictions, so I should shut up about that. Anyway, everybody, have a great day. I will talk to you soon, and always remember, Nooch too good.